Autism versus LA,
Okay, so I thought I'd
Part
make this
64.
really quick
LA,
video,
Santa Monica
okay?
Housing
'Cause,
Authority ban for Epstein list and whistleblowing.
There's so many criminals within Los Angeles, and like Los Angeles is super corrupt. Like I think it's really showing on the news, especially nowadays. So I used to live in a homeless shelter in Koreatown called Soul Housing, and it was one of the cleanest homeless shelters that you could really ask for. So they're going to convert this one into not only a homeless shelter necessarily, but like a transitional housing, right? First off, if it has shared rooms, don't trust the news, man. They're not here to help, anybody actually be able to become private citizens, or even then have their privacy or private property. They're having shared rooms, especially accommodations, so that way you have to not only deal with the criminals that they're actually helping, but in reality, especially if you're innocent, or even then if you're not innocent and you just mind your own business, try to be like a 9-to-5 worker anywhere in between, you're going to be discriminated because that's not profitable. Hello, like criminals, so that way they could be recycled into, jails and the courts and the justice system, so that way the city could, make that money back. Hello. Also, like cops that actually pay homeless to halfway homeless, or even work with homeless to halfway homeless, like, some homeless will assault you, start yelling at you, and the cops come up and they're like buddy with them. It's just super weird. And meanwhile, like, they come out of your car and treat you like the criminal, ask you all sorts of questions. Then, like, the last resort, asking you if you have, a mental health issue or something. Yeah, so trying to use the justice system and medical services or the healthcare industry against you. So, yeah. Also, notice it says no. Like, as if somebody, like, kind of knew that somebody was going to whistleblow, and like the vacancy is faded. Like, yeah, there's vacancy, but no to the people that aren't criminals and just don't help with corporate corruption, governmental corruption, city ordinance corruption. There's just so many like forms of corruption. I mean, gosh, it's just so much. Also, who's in charge of this thing? Is anybody actually looking into this?
We were like doing like back and forth.
If Westwood, thugs could like pay halfway homeless or homeless to like, impede on whistleblowers like myself, with human trafficking and drug trafficking and money laundering and anywhere in between, then